Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Srimad Bhagavatam, 7th Canto, Chapter 15, Text 35. Kama mirna vidham prasanta khila bruti jat chitam brahma sukha sprustam naivotishtheta karichi कामादिभिर्न विधं प्रशान्ताखिलवृत्तिजतो शीतं ब्रह्म सुखस्पृष्टं नैव तिष्ठेत करीचित् कामादिभिर्न विद्धं प्रशान्ताखिलवृत्तिजत् शीतं ब्रह्म सुखस्पृष्टं Naibhutisthita Karichit. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. When one's consciousness is uncontaminated by material lusty desires, it becomes calm and peaceful in all activities, for one is situated in eternal blissful life. Once situated on their platform, one doesn't return to materialistic activities. Slokar Odia Anubad kuhauchi. नारदमुनि कहउचंती जेतेबेले कोनसी व्यक्तिंकर चेतना बा मन कौन प्रकार भौतिक कामना द्वारा दोषयुक्त न होय सेतेबेले ताहा सब प्रकार सब कर्म रे शांत होय. थर्ड वन इज सिचुएटेड इटर्नल ब्लिसफुल लाइफ. कारण व्यक्ति तार नित्य आनंदमय स्थिति रही. Once situated on that platform, one does not return to materialistic activities. थोरे से आधार रे अवस्थित हो गले से व्यक्ति केवे हेले भौतिक कर्म को फेर बना. यह हला श्लोकर अर्थ. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Brahma Sukham Sprushtam is also described in Bhagavad Gita 18th chapter. Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma na sochati na kankhati. Samah sarveshu bhuteshu madbhaktim lavati parang. One who is transcendentally situated at once realizes the Supreme Brahman and becomes fully joyful. He never laments nor desires to have anything. He is actually disposed towards every living entity, equally disposed towards every living entity. In this situation, he begins transcendental activities or devotional service to the Lord. Generally, once elevated to the transcendental platform of Brahma Sukha, transcendental bliss, one never comes down. But if one does not engage in devotional service, there is a chance of his returning to material platform. Aruhya krutsrena param padam tata padanti adho anadruta jasmadanghaya. One may rise to the platform Brahma Sukha, transcendental bliss, but even from that platform one may fall down to the material platform if he doesn't engage himself in devotional service. Here Narada Muni says, when one consciousness is uncontaminated by material lusty desires, it becomes calm and peaceful in all activities. For one is situated in eternal blissful life. Once situated on that platform, one doesn't return to materialistic activities. In purport, my revered spiritual master, Prabhupada says, in Bhagavad Gita, this Brahma Sukha is also described. But generally, once elevated to transcendental platform, Brahma Sukha, transcendental bliss, one never comes down. But if one doesn't engage in devotional service, there is chance of returning to the material platform. Aruhya krutsrena param padam tata patanti adho anadita smudangraya. One may rise to the platform Brahma Sukha, transcendental bliss, but even from that platform one may fall down to the middle platform if he doesn't engage himself in devotional service. That danger is there. By Krushra sadhana, or Krushrena, that means very difficult sadhana, asana pranayam sadhana, and by doing that sadhana one may elevate himself to that Brahman platform, that is Brahman effulgence, impersonal Brahman. Do you understand? That platform one may elevate it. But if you will never be engaged, if you will not be engaged in transcendental loving service of the lotus feet of Krishna, you will fall down. You will fall down. And most of these sadhakas are falling down because they are not engaged in the loving service of the lotus feet of Krishna. Very few personalities like Sukdev Goswami and Chari Kumar Chautushan, they were Brahmanandis, but from that platform they elevated themselves to the bhakti platform. You understand? Very few personalities. When Sukdev Goswami heard Srimad Bhagavatam, got the knowledge of Srimad Bhagavatam from his father Vyasdev, and could understand this beautiful Leelas, transcendentally beautiful Leelas of Krishna, he was attracted towards his lotus feet. Then later on he became the reciter of Srimad Bhagavatam, who recited Srimad Bhagavatam before Parikshit Maharaj, famous. You understand? He came to this platform. From Brahmananda platform, Brahma platform, he came to the platform of devotional service. And 4 Kumaras, they were Brahmanandis. But when they met Narayana, you see, in Vaikuntha, when they went to the Vaikuntha and were devoured by joy and bejoy, that Narayana came there. And there is tulsi leaf on his lotus feet, Narayana's lotus feet. When they smelled, you see, got the smell of that very nice aroma coming out from tulsi leaf, they were attracted. You understand? They were attracted towards Lord Narayana. Oh, such nice. So they came to this platform of devotional service. You understand? And there's very, very few personalities. But almost all sadhakas are falling down from that blood platform. That is stated here. Because they have not accepted the lotus feet of Krishna. You understand? All Mahajanas, all previous acharyas, they have said about this many things. Grand spiritual master, Srimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada Maharaja said, there are 2 types of persons in this material world. One type is Bubukyu, another type is Mumukyu. Bubukyu means those who are enjoying material enjoyment. You understand? Those who are very much aspiring for material enjoyment. Those who are after this material sense gratification, they are known as Bubukyu. You understand? This is Sanskrit word, Bubukyu. Material enjoyers. And those who are fed up with that. You understand? After much enjoyment, they cannot get real happiness or peace. They are fed up. No, there is no peace at all, no happiness here in this enjoyment. Let us give it up. Let us give it up. They become renounced, tyagi. You understand? This is all Maya. This is not happy. This is not pleasing at all. Ah, so they gave it up. They become tyagis. They want to merge into the Brahman. You understand? Let us merge into the Brahman. We have come from Brahman, let us merge into the Brahman. They become mumukshu. That means they want liberation. Brahma liberation. Brahma sahaja mukti. Brahma liberation. You understand? That means they become tyagis. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj says, quoting the statement of Srimad Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Jiver Swarup hoy Krishna Nitya Das, Krishna Tatastha Sakti Bheda Bheda Prakash. Krishna boli sei jiva anadi bahirmukha, ote maya tare deo sansaradi dukha. This is the real identity of a jiva. He is eternal servant of Krishna. You understand? He is the eternal servant of Krishna. But from time immemorial, some jivas have forgotten that thing, that they are eternal servant of Krishna. So they fall down here in this material world and become conditioned by Maya. You understand? This forgetfulness, you understand? Forgetfulness of Krishna has, we cannot trace out its beginning, when it begins, this forgetfulness. It's anadi bahirmukho, from time immemorial. One cannot begin its history, trace out its history, when jiva falls down into this material world. You understand? Anadi bahirmukha. Krishna boli sai jiva anadi bahirmukha. Otaye maya tere deva sansaradi dukha. Therefore, they are conditioned by Maya and they are suffering from this janma mrityu jara vyadhi, miseries. Do you understand? In this material world, this dukkhalaya, material world is a place where there is only dukkha, only misery. No happiness is there. Janma mrityu jara vyadhi dukkha dosan darsana. And they are suffering from these miseries from time immemorial. Previous acharyas, Vaishnava acharyas like Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, Jiva Goswami, Prabhu, like that, they have all said there are two types of jiva. Eternally liberated, eternally conditioned. There are two types. Do you understand? Nitya mukto, nitya buddho. Eternally liberated and eternally conditioned. Do you understand? Those who are eternally liberated, they are in the spiritual platform, spiritual kingdom, Vaikuntha Lok. Lord's kingdom. They are with Lord. Do you understand? They are with Lord. They are always engaged in the loving service of the Lord. How can they forget Krishna? Lord. They are with the Lord always. They see Lord, they are engaged in the service of the Lord. How can they forget? Yeah? Forgetfulness is the activity of Maya, isn't it? The Maya makes one forget. If someone be attracted towards Maya, he will forget, isn't it? Is there Maya in that kingdom? There is no Maya. Krishna Surya Sama Maya hai ondokar. Jahan Krishna tanai Maya odhikar. He said, Krishna is like Surya, sun. Krishna is spiritual sun. Chinmaya Bhaskara. Krishna Chinmaya Bhaskara. It is. So, Tanai Maya Rodhikar. Maya is darkness. Krishna is effulgent. This Chinmaya spiritual sun. Effulgence is there. Where there is sun, can there be darkness? Because sun is there. Effulgence is there. How darkness will be there? Not possible. The Maya is darkness. Do you understand? When there is Krishna, Supreme Lord, how can there be Maya? So, how that jiva will be attracted towards Maya? No possibility at all. You understand? Jaha Krishna, taha nahi mayar odhikar. Where there is Krishna, there is no question of Maya at all. Maya cannot stay there. Do you understand? Those Jivas cannot forget Krishna. But Acharyas say, there are always these two types. Eternally liberated and eternally conditioned. You understand? This forgetfulness has taken place from time immemorial. One cannot trace out its history. You understand? So, some say that Jiva falls down from spiritual platform, from Vaikuntha. How will it be possible? How will it be possible? No tavaka kuchit vrasyanti, here says. Tatha nate madhava tavaka kuchit vrasyanti, margatva ibadda saruda toya vinvikta, vicharanti nirbhaya vinayaka nika pramadharsu prabho. This is stated. Those who are attached to you, O Lord, to your lotus feet with love, they will never fall down. They will never fall down. Do you understand? They are fearless. The lotus feet of Krishna is the place of fearlessness. There is no fear, no lamentation, no death. Ashoka abhaya amrita rasala tomaro. Charanadvaya. Do you understand? So, if by chance अज्ञाने बा हो यदि पाप उपस्थित कृष्ण तारे क्षमा करी ना कराए प्रायश्चित. It is stated. Unconsciously, if some pap comes, do you understand? Some unconsciousness. But Krishna, they are so much attached to Krishna. With loving tie. Loving tie. Do you understand? The Krishna protects them. They will never fall down. Krishna excuses them. They have not to undergo any sort of atonement. Krishna tara khyama kare na karaya prayaschit. Do you understand? There is no question at all. Krishna protects them. They can never fall down because they are very tightly connected with Krishna. They are tied up with the tie of love with Krishna. Do you understand? If by chance some pap comes, Krishna protects them. Do you understand? So there is no question of falling. Just said. Tatha nate madhava tavaka kathit vrasyanti margatva ibadda sruda taya bhigupta vicharanti nirbhaya vinayaka nika pramadrasu prabhu. You see? Such persons, those who are such devotees, those who are developed this pure love towards Krishna, always engaged in loving service of Krishna, they are always protected by Krishna. They will never fall down. Even they have become so fearless that they are treading, you see, they are putting their feet on the heads of such persons, those who are creating some obstacle. Do you understand? Fearlessly they are treading, you see. And Bhagavad Gita, Krishna said, Name bhakta pranasyati, kaunteha pratijani, Name bhakta pranasyati. My bhakta never perishes. I protect him. Yesterday I was telling that thing. So, that bhakta, one who is engaged in devotional service, with pure love, there is no chance, no question of falling down. And if by chance some such a situation occurs, Krishna protects. Krishna protects. Example is given. A little boy like this, little boy was cut hold of the hand of his father. You understand? Both father and son are traveling, you see, moving on the top of the palace, you see, the high tower. And if by chance the son goes to the edge of the tower, So there is apprehension of falling down. So father, he has got hold of the hand of father. Father drags him. He will never fall down. You understand? Similarly, Krishna, the Supreme Father. You understand? Those who are connected with Krishna through loving service, Krishna protects them. They will never fall down. There is no question at all. Ajnana hoy jadi paap usto Krishna tar kshama kare, na kare prayashchit. That is stated. But these sadhakas, those who want to merge into impersonal Brahman effulgence, they fall down. When they merge into the Brahman effulgence, they think themselves, now we are liberated. Now we are liberated. Bhagavatam says, Soyasta bhavat avisuddha buddhaya. Their intelligence is impure intelligence. It is not pure intelligence, because pure intelligence comes from Krishna. Krishna gives pure intelligence. You understand? Tesang sattva-sukta-anang bhasatam pritipurvakam dadami buddhi-jogantam jena mang upajanti te. It's said in 10th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Those who are always attached to me and doing my bhajan with the priti, with love, I give them intelligence. That's pure intelligence. Through that intelligence they will come to me. The pure intelligence comes from Krishna. But the intelligence of these Brahmavadis, do you understand? Brahmavadi, one merge in Brahman, are not pure. Avisuddha buddhaya, impure intelligence. So they fall down. With very difficult sadhana, Ashtanga Yoga Pranayam sadhana, they may elevate themselves to the Brahman platform and thinking that they are liberated, but they have not accepted the lotus feet of Krishna as their shelter. Only shelter. You understand? They are not engaged in the service of the lotus feet of Krishna. Jasmad angraya, anadrita jasmad angraya. So they fall down. So there is chance of falling down. Whereas in the part of a bhakta, there is no chance of falling down. Pure devotee. Krishna protects. You understand? There's two types, Bubukyu, Mumukyu. I told, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada Maharaj told. There are two types in this material world. One are Bubukyu, one type is Bubukyu, that means they are after material enjoyment, aspiring for material enjoyment. Another type are giving up enjoyment, tyagis, renunciates. They want to merge in the Brahman effulgence. The two types. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami says, those who are tyagis, renunciate, they hate the bhogis. Do you understand? Do you understand bhogi? Enjoyer, material enjoyers. They hate them. Because they are after enjoyment, bhogis, and tyagis are given up enjoyment. It's too different, quite different, opposite, isn't it? Still, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj says these two types are equal. How is it? They are after enjoyment, they are after giving up enjoyment. But Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur says these two types are equal. How? Take this, he gives example. Those who are after enjoyment, material enjoyment, they are enjoying in various ways. Suppose they are making very fine, preparing nice dishes, making palau. Do you know palau? Don't know? Palau. I don't know what is English. Palau? Palau. Do you understand? In ghee, the rice is cooked. Some sugar is added, and sometimes some meat is added. Mans palav. You understand? They are preparing, eating, giving enjoyment to their palate. You understand? Thereby, they are committing so much sin and ultimately dying, isn't it? And those are tyagis. Those are given up this enjoyment. No, this is all miserable things. We won't take any enjoyment. Give up all enjoyment. So they went to the solitary place, to a Himalayan cave. Sit there inside the cave and do puraka, rejaka, kumbhaka, pranayam, sadhana. Don't eat anything, only will take air, vayu. Do you understand? They never take any food. So what will happen to them? They will grow weaker and weaker because they are not taking any food. Do you understand? Grow weaker and weaker. They entered into the cave, do their sadhana, pranayam, sadhana. You understand? Meditation like that, taking no food. They have given up all enjoyment. And they put a piece of a heavy block of stone at the mouth of that cave. So they become so weak, that cannot come and push out that stone from the mouth. So inside the cave they will die ultimately. Do you understand? This bhogi dies and tyagi also dies. So they are equal. Do you understand? So they are equal. Do you understand? Another example, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj says, there are two friends, you see, two persons, and they have this boil, you see, boil here at throat. So one person went to a physician, doctor. Oh, doctor, this boil is there. This gives me so much pain, what shall I do? The doctor gave him a light. He soaked a piece of cloth with the cold water and just put it here. A temporary some relief he got. Do you understand? So the other person went to another physician. Do you understand? Oh, doctor, what shall I do? This boil here in the throat. Doctor said, all right, we'll operate it. But one danger is there. After operation, the boil again may come out. Isn't it? Again the boil will come out. So no benefit will be there. If I'll cut off your throat, so there's no chance of boil to come out. So he cut off his throat. Died. The same destiny. Do you understand? Do you understand? He cut off his throat, that person died. And this person also died. The same. Do you understand? But what? These bhogis and tyagis, they are same. But those are devotees. Those are engaged in loving service of Krishna. There is no question at all. They never fall down. Krishna protects them. Those devotees that never aspire for this Brahman, Brahma Sahaja Mukti, this liberation, to merge into Brahman. Because that is Kaivalya Narakayate. Prabhupada Sutta says, Kaivalya Mukti is like hellish situation. Because no question of service there. Kito janma dao tathat vyadaso nirbishesh brahma janme nahi mora. Bhakta prays. If I don't want, oh Lord, I don't want to destroy my karma phala. If I deserve to be born as a worm, according to my karma phala, let me have it. Let me have it. I don't want to destroy it. But I have one prayer. I will serve you. In that life, as a worm, I must serve you. Kita Janma Tattvya. I don't want to merge into the Brahman. That's selfish, you see. It's Bhaktivans. Yes?
Maharaj, you mentioned that in the spiritual world there's no Maya and
Yes.
one cannot fall down. Even if there's some change of danger, then Krishna protects the entities.
Yeah.
And why is it that we Jivas fall down
Where?
in the material world?
Jiva, I tell you, there are two types of jivas always. Eternal liberated, eternally conditioned. You understand? Two types from time immemorial. There are two types.
We're always,
Always.
we're never in the spiritual world.
Nobody falls down from spiritual world. No question at all. You understand? No question at all.
So we've never been in the spiritual world. We're living entities which are in the material world.
How will be? You understand? Nobody falls down from spiritual world. You understand? When they are with Krishna, it's face to face, seeing Krishna, engaged in their service, how can they forget it? How the question of forgetfulness will take place? You understand? Arise. How this question will arise, you see? If someone is there in the sun, is that darkness? Maya is darkness. Krishna is like sun. Maya's work is forgetfulness. How Maya is there? There is no Maya.
If we have never been in the spiritual world, then why have we been put here to suffer? Why? What's the reason?
You have forgotten.
But we never knew Krishna, we never been in the spiritual world.
No. Nobody falls down from spiritual world. If you are there, why will you forget? Why will you fall down? No question at all. And Krishna protects. You understand? Krishna protects, he says.
But if we have forgotten, then it means at one time before we remembered, we
This forgetfulness, when takes place, nobody can trace out its history. Acharyas have said this thing. Don't bother your head. Don't try to trace out its history. Nobody can trace out. Anadi. From time immemorial. There are two types. But those who have forgotten, those who have fallen here, there is chance. They may be elevated to spiritual kingdom if they will associate with the sadhus, mahatmas, and can understand their tattva. They are engaged in the loving service of Krishna under their guidance, they will be elevated. Then they will never fall down. They say there are only two types of jiva. Nitya mukto, nitya buddha. Then there would have been third type. Yes, nitya mukta, nitya buddha, and third type is bodha mukta. Once in buddha condition, then they become liberated. Three types. Eternal liberated, eternally conditioned, and buddha mukta. From conditional state, they are liberated. Now Acharya says there is fourth type. Mukta buddha. First mukta, then buddha. No such thing. No fourth type. Then, if you say that thing, then fourth type will come. Once liberated, then conditioned. Then come mukta buddha. No Acharya have said so. Vishwanath Chakravarti had said, Jiva Goswami has said, big acharyas. Only three. Where is fourth one? Then what you say, that's fourth type. Once liberated, then conditioned. Mukta buddha. No such type. That we must follow the acharyas. Do you understand? This debate is there always. But why are you bothering your head? All acharyas have said so. Don't bother. This debate will take place this year in Mayapur festival. That debate is there. We are writing. our papers. Yeah. Researching. I am against this. Because we follow the previous acharyas, they have said this thing. From time immemorial, there are two types. Nitya mukto, nitya buddho. So, and jadgatvana nivartante tadhama paramam mama, Gita says. If someone goes there, never falls down, never returns. Then, if he is there, why will return? Understand? Only these people, these jivas, those who go to the Brahmana portion, they fall down. Then if they go to the platform bhakti, by the mercy of some bhakta, Vaishnava, and develop prem towards Krishna and engage in the loving service, no question of falling down. If by chance some pap comes, Krishna protects. As I give you example, the father drags because the son has cut hold of his hand. There is chance of falling down from the edge of the mansion, you see. Father drags him, never falls. Do you understand? Yes. Hari, Hari, Hari. Hari Baba. Hari, 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 Hari. From that world, those who come, they are the associates of the Lord. They come here to deliver people, teach people. And some come when Lord comes as his associates to take part in his leela. Nobody comes, nobody falls. And then never. And Prabhupada, those who come here, they are free from Maya. Like the lotus leaf is in the water, but water never touches it. Similarly, Maya cannot touch it.